The following podcast has been brought to you by Banter Club.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Ramblemania show proudly brings to you. It is he, it is I, it is us, it is we, and we are your Ramblemania Tag Team Champions of the world. The Angel of Death 6XL joining me as always. And we are the Banter Club.
And of course, if you are not down with that, we've got two words for you.
Fucking midgets.
No midgets. The terminology used in that. I guess.
Yo, fuck you, Vince. Really, my nigga? That's how you gonna say that shit? Yo, I really feel like punching this man in the face, man.
Pal, we tried it your way, pal.
Nah, you did not. Yo, no.
Tried to stop that AEW crap with your indie crap.
No, you didn't.
It didn't work.
No, you didn't.
So we're going back to my way.
No, you didn't. It's been your way the entire time. What the fuck are you talking about?
We're doing my way, pal.
You done vetoed damn near everything the motherfuckers wanted to do. You done fucking pillaged their entire roster. And then you done fired what's left of the goddamn thing. So what the fuck are you talking about, Mr. McMahon?
Well, pal, my guy, Nick Khan, he told me I need to make some cuts. So I'm making some cuts.
He's trash, bro. He's trash. The people you're cutting are actually better than the people that you're leaving. A lot of them. It's scary. And morale is fucking down to shit.
Pal, these guys aren't stars. They aren't box office attractions. I need box office attractions. I need big guys. We need to go back to the
you don't need to be big to be a box office attraction.
Pal, all the box
you
office
just need that. No.
Big
You need it. No.
Look at Hulk Hogan.
You see?
The Rock. Batista. Roman Reigns.
Mm-hmm. And yeah. You see the guys you mentioned, right? They got over after doing shit that you used to do back in the day, right? Nowadays, right?
Putting over big guys. That's what we're doing.
No. It's not. You're not listening to me, Vince McMahon.
Pal.
All right, Vince McMahon. You're not listening to me.
Pal. Past is the past, and the future is the future. And
yeah,
the future is also the past. And we're going back to big guys.
And you're gonna get buried because AEW is using indie stars to fucking take a promotion and shove it right up your ass.
Yeah, we talked about those releases some. I talked about them some on What SmackDown recently with Hazel, because that was the night, literally the night it happened.
Gotcha.
Like during SmackDown.
Gotcha. I'm hurt for Jonah.
Yeah.
Because Bronson Reed, the shirt that I am currently wearing, was my fucking guy. He was my wrestling avatar if there ever was going to be one. And they fucking threw him away. And it sucks. And he's, trying to get his immigration situation together. And once that's set up, he's going to take bookings and stuff. So I'm really just waiting for that. Because, he's really good. He's got to go somewhere. He's too swaggy of a big guy not to go do something somewhere.
Yeah, and I'm sure he will. Because like I said on that SmackDown show, he and all the other people that were released on that day, they will find work in this industry and beyond. Because they're
Mercedes, Mercedes hurt my heart. That's Auntie. How you gonna fire Auntie?
And I didn't even talk about that on the show because I didn't think about it. But
yeah,
she was injured. She got hurt.
Damn, and y'all just gonna fire Auntie when she's hurt? Y'all some motherfuckers. These motherfuckers is motherfuckerly, bro.
She got hurt again in that match against Xia Li, and
yeah.
The fuck?
Wow.
I hadn't even thought about that, but that's fucked.
Y'all some fucked up motherfuckers. I see how you do it. I see you, WWE. You think you're slick, you're not. You think you're funny, you're not.
That's some
Jazz.
WCW sending Sean Waltman to FedEx shit.
That's some fucking Stone Cold Steve Austin called him. They proceeded to fire me over the phone. Damn, son. But I'm just gonna say one thing. Bobby fucking Fish though, like he was in the middle of a story.
Yeah, that whole situation with the they killed half of that whole thing because Tyler Rust also the Diamond Mine gone. It's a situation and a half. And
you could feel it in the show. So much shit was missing. And they just filled it up with NXT UK stuff, which is kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, but you know what I'm saying. It's like damn, like this felt like they got a chunk taken out of it. And it'll never be the same. And now there's the rumor saying that Vince McMahon is saying where he just wants big guys, nothing but big guys, nobody over the age of 30. And I'm over here like, some motherfuckers don't become great until they're like 30. So it's like, this is fucking dumb.
It's basically like a philosophy shift.
Yeah.
And just back to how NXT was before it really took off with before the Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Pac, those guys era, like when it was Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas and purely developmental. That's what they're saying that the show might change into. And like, I don't know, man. Like, what I liked about NXT was always it was a tightly written, well-paced. It was a good wrestling show. Like, regardless of whatever stars were on it, like, just the booking was good. Like, it was a different feel. It was a different, entirely different situation from main roster WWE, which I was tired of. Like, I wanted to see something different. Like, obviously, I watch independent wrestling and all that other shit, but like, it was nice to see something with that level of sheen on it that only a big company like WWE can put on, but just in this smaller, more intimate setting. And I don't want Vince putting his fucking hands in NXT and fucking up all that makes it great. Yeah. Because he's already dipped his hands in the pot and shuffled shit up to a crazy degree, and just leave it alone now. That's all. Leave it alone.
I mean, if it does go back to being just a developmental show that will probably only catch on fucking Peacock, then, I mean, so fucking just try to please us in one way or another. And stop fucking undermining us like we're fucking stupid. Like, we've been watching your product for years. And, we keep leaving because we keep saying, damn, there's nothing here for me. And then when something cool does happen, and you allow it to happen, and we come back, we watch in hopes that maybe you guys will fix something, but then you don't. And, we've kind of accepted it because there's no other rodeo in town. But them motherfuckers is making a lot of noise down there. And they're looking pretty fucking savage right now. And I keep having a good time every time I watch their show. So it's that statement of get with it or get lost. You feel me? So, yeah, hey, man, keep doing your thing. And eventually you might fucking bury yourself. So it is what it is, my nigga.
The rating is it. And it's their best rating since May. 751,000 and 0.19 in the 1849 key demographic, which is a good number, a really good number for NXT. Like, they had been hovering around like 600, 700K, and this was a decent amount above that. So this was the move back to USA. The Olympics are over. And, maybe there was a little bit of intrigue after they got gutted last week. But yeah, a good rating for NXT.
I mean, I feel so bad,
Yeah,
I feel really bad. But I feel like that did bring some sort of intrigue. I feel like some people were like, I wonder what the fuck they're going to do now. Did you hear what the fans were saying, right? They were saying that during this week's, I don't know if it's taping or what you would call it, but while they were recording,
they did the whole intro, and usually they come out and go, "We are NXT," and all that shit. And as they finished saying that, someone in the crowd yelled, "We were NXT!" Fucking great. These fans, bro. They don't miss a damn thing.
We were NXT.
God damn, that just lets you know how morale is going.
Yeah, the vibes are off. And yeah, you can kind of feel it during this show. So shall we get to it? Shall we do the damn thing?
Tevin, are you ready?
Yes.
No, I said, are you ready? Spits water.
I'm ready.
Then, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching at home,
yeah.
And for one old senile bastard who keeps gutting my fucking company.
I need stars, pal.
Suck my dick. I gave you stars. You did nothing with them. Fucking Keith Lee isn't fucking huge. fucking Bronson Reed isn't fucking colossal. fucking Finn Balor isn't the fucking GOAT.
That guy's small, pal.
Fuck you. All right? Fuck you. Suck my left and right nuts. Papa. Son of a bitch. The fuck did you do with Rhea Ripley?
She's doing stuff on Raw, pal.
No, she's fucking corny. She's over here. Nobody knows if she's a heel or a face. You motherfuckers. Fucking Shotzi right now. What the fuck?
She's Shotzi. She's doing stuff in her tank, pal.
No, she should be fucking women's fucking tag team champion. You piece of shit.
She might be shit. I don't
Suck
know
my
yet, pal.
left nut. Fuck did you do that fucking... The poor fucking bastards that I gave to you fucking... The fuck did you do with Breeze? Fandango. The Ascension.
Those guys are all...
Rusev.
Who the hell is the Ascension? Wait a minute. What are we talking about here, pal?
Oh, let's get ready to banter!
NXT. As always, in the Capitol Wrestling Center, the vibes are off, as we said, and immediately is apparent. Beth is not here tonight. It's just Vic and Wade. The fuck is Beth? Like, Vic made a joke. Like, Beth's not here. Yeah. She's trying to get away from this guy. Talking about Wade Barrett. Yeah. That's a joke. Like, where was she really? I don't know, but she could have just took a day off. It's fine. But, like, just the fact that she isn't here, the vibes are off.
Yep, completely.
Yeah. But, we open up with Dakota Kai versus Sarray. This was supposed to be Ember Moon, but Ember Moon is not cleared, so it's Sarray instead. Nothing against Ember. I love Ember, but this is a better choice. Dakota and Ember have wrestled already. This is a fresh match. This was a good match.
And she's a badass, so.
Yes. Sarray wants the code of honor. Like, hey, shake hands. And Dakota's like, fuck that shit. Let's wrestle. And Dakota Pie faces her, so Sarray gets pissed, fights back with a springboard arm drag, and locks on the Muda lock. Lots of Muda locks this week. You love to see it. Dakota breaks, works her over, and Sarray comes back, locks Dakota in this half crab. It looks like a Muda lock, but it's just like a half crab where she bends all the way back. And then they go into commercial. Back from the break, Sarray and Dakota, they're brawling, just throwing hands at each other. And then Sarray gets the better of it, starts to kill Dakota with the drop kicks. Like the first one, she fucking drop kicked her, and Dakota went halfway through the ropes and popped back in the ring. It looked crazy. But then Dakota, she dodges.
My son Tevin really hit the ropes and came back.
Had to show you. But Dakota dodges and hits one of her own. Yeah. And then at this point, we go picture in picture, and Raquel Gonzalez pulls up in the parking lot, and she is pissed off. As you would be. So in the ring, Dakota and Sarray are trading pins. Sarray heads to the corner, but Dakota follows with the running Yakuza kick in the corner, gets the victory. That is Sarray's first loss.
Yeah.
And a good win for Dakota going into TakeOver.
I guess that's probably why they didn't want him to do this match.
Yeah, probably was like, we want to do the winning streak for a little while longer, but if you're gonna,
it is what it is.
It's a decent place to give it up.
and who she gave it up to?
Yeah,
that sounds wrong. Y'all know what I mean, bro. Don't think dirty.
It's fine. But post match, Dakota's gonna go for one more Yakuza kick, but Raquel runs down, runs her off, and she grabs the mic. She's like, Dakota, if you wanted a shot at this title, all you had to do was ask.
Oh.
But now, at TakeOver, you're going to get it. But I'm going to tear you apart.
So you wasn't going to tear her apart if she asked?
Well, they probably would have had, if she would have asked, they probably would have had like a respectful wrestling match.
She was still going to tear her ass apart.
No,
that's the point of the match. You beat their ass.
Yeah, but like you can wrestle and have an exhibition and still be friends after. We get a recap of the big Index moment from last week. And then we head to the Gargano household where Indy's getting ready for her first date with Dexter Lumis.
And everybody's been drawing damn parallel to Bad Boys.
Yes. And Candice is upset. It's like she doesn't want this to happen. But Johnny's like, listen, we lost Austin. He's running around half naked in the wilderness. That's a great analogy for getting called up. That's a beautiful analogy for getting called up.
Facts.
But he's like, we lost Austin. We can't lose Indy too, all right? Let's try to make this work for the family. And the doorbell rings and it's Dexter.
Okay, Vin. For the family.
But doorbell rings and Dexter's here. He's got flowers. And it's just like the Bad Boy scene. Yep. Only if you could kind of reverse the roles.
Yeah, because this guy is menacing looking.
Yeah, like he's looking. The fucking menacing music plays when Dexter appears.
Yeah. Awesome, like serial killer shit.
Yeah, and Johnny's like, Dexter. Candice is like, Indy, have you brought protection? And Indy's like, I'm a former tag champ. I am the protection. And then Johnny, he sits with Dexter. He's like, what are your intentions with Indy? And Dexter says nothing. And the kids meet up and they go off on their date. And Johnny and Candice, Candice is like, I got the location on my phone. You can track it. And they head off to the house while Dexter and Indy head off to their date.
All right, so now we're gonna go into somebody's closet with a fire going on. I think that's bad for your lungs.
Yeah, they in a fucking weird trailer park, some shit.
It literally looks like they're in a legit trailer, like a U-Haul, right? They're running out of U-Haul.
Yeah.
They bought up a garbage can. They lit it on fire on some Steve Austin video thing.
Yeah.
And they just fucking... It was the weirdest fucking thing, bro. They felt really heel here.
They felt super heel here.
And it didn't fit with the narrative.
Yeah.
Because now...
Like, so...
Is Santos supposed to be the good guy now?
Yeah, so, like, they talk about, like, you jumped us from behind.
Yeah.
Which, fair... All right, so, yeah, like, their face is still, I guess, because the way they, like, you jumped us from behind. And Top Dollar's like, if you had tried that face-to-face, they'd turn you into chiclets. He pops gum in his mouth. And then Swerve is like, Santos took my grill. It means you disrespected not only me, but you disrespected Hit Row. You disrespected our culture. So
and you disrespected hip-hop.
So he pulls out a lucha mask and then throws it in the fire, burns it in retaliation. Listen, maybe it's just me being a New York nigga. I'm East Coast. So I don't have no real crazy attachment to grills.
Yeah.
But these don't feel anywhere close to the same level of cultural disrespect.
Nah,
grill
nah.
versus lucha mask.
Nah, hell nah. Nope.
Not even close in levels of disrespect.
Nope.
One is like, all right, that's personal and disrespectful. But the other one is like, you're disrespecting an entire fucking culture.
Yeah, that's... I don't even want to think about what the equivalent would be.
Yeah.
Like, but that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, no.
It's not the way they do things over there in Mexico.
Ilja Dragunov is here. Yeah, he's like, I'm not a man of big words, but that's because where I come from, the path I've gone down, words don't mean anything, but actions, fighting spirit, that means something. And he put all
fighting spirit.
And he put all that fighting spirit into his fists. And with those fists, he will make history. As that takeover, you will witness chaos, you will witness rage, and he will make an empire fall when he defeats Walter and becomes NXT UK champion. But then, the man that Walter beat for that title, Pete Dunne, comes out. He looks at Ilja Dragunov and he's like, you should be thanking me. Thanking me for your entire career, for everything you stand for here. Says, if it wasn't for me putting NXT UK on the map, you wouldn't be able to stand here and you wouldn't be facing Walter at TakeOver. Dragunov says, you, Pete Dunne, you also have a lot of words, but I'm not here because of you. I am only here for one thing, and that is to defeat Walter, and that is something you can't change, and that is something you've never done.
Oh.
And he says, but that's later. Tonight, if you want to go one-on-one and see if you have the soul to defeat me, you can. And Pete Dunne says, I'm going to make sure you don't make it to TakeOver 36. And it's set.
Beef.
Yeah, this was, hey, this is Ilja Dragunov. Get acquainted.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, at first he sounded a little shaky, but then he got into it and he felt real. Yeah. And I respected that shit. This man, because I haven't watched UK in a while. He pops up, he cuts this amazing fucking promo, and I'm like, yo, I like this dude. From out of nowhere, bro. And I'm like, I barely know this motherfucker. I've seen him on UK here and there, but not to the extent where he is now, where he's over here fucking facing Walter. And I'm like, yo, this guy is like, how do I watch this match now? Because, like Walter's my guy.
Of course. But
this guy, like, his vibes are fucking lit.
Yeah, it was a great, one take, one opportunity to get this guy over. It worked.
And then tonight we about to see.
Yes.
Because he went out there and killed it. So.
Yes. We will see him and Pete Dunne later. But we got Mackenzie with LA Knight and Cameron Grimes.
Cameron fucking Grimes.
LA Knight is like, you put some respect on this man's name. He's the butler. Says, she asked him about ditching Cameron Grimes in the tag match last week. But this man flips it and he says, the reality is this man, he ditched me. I set him up for success to clean up the mess he made at the golf course and he failed. So he says, don't worry about it because I'm going to show this kid how to win tonight. He's like, put the title on my shoulders. Let's get out of here. And off they go. You typical LA Knight being a dick to poor Cameron Grimes. You know what it is. Up next, it is LA Knight versus Andre Chase. And this would have been right at home in old NXT. Curtis Axel era NXT. This was a squash. Grimes hit this dude with his finish damn near immediately.
Yes, that shit was... That was it.
Yeah. It was over.
Classic, let me show you, I'm gonna murder this man. But then, it's what happened post-match that meant something.
Yes. Brings the butler in the ring. He's like, you get down there and shine my shoes. And he's gonna do it. But then, Ted DiBiase comes down. Says, all right, this has gone too far. Enough of this. Just listen, Cameron. I know you're a man of your word. But I want more for you. And LA Knight is like, he's not deserving of more. This man is a butler. He was born to be a butler. And Ted is like, listen, Cameron Grimes, you can be a butler, but I see you as a champion. And if LA Knight wants to put that title on the line one more time, I think you can win it. And LA Knight is like, no. I've beaten this man twice already. So if you want one more match, here's what we're going to do. If I win the match, then you won't be my butler anymore. You will. Ted DiBiase.
Oof.
Cameron Grimes doesn't want it, but Ted is like, listen, I'm a gambling man, and I got a lot of money. So I'll take you up on that, and I'll take Cameron Grimes in that match. And he accepts. And it's set. LA Knight versus Cameron Grimes for the $1 million title. If LA Knight wins, Ted DiBiase becomes the butler.
Ted the butler.
Ted the butler. Can you imagine?
Nope. Which is why I'm saying, and new.
Yeah, I think it's time.
$1 million champion. Cameron fucking Grimes. He's going to take this shit to the moon.
I think it's time for our boy to go to the moon.
Yep. It's about that time. Yo, who was it that he faced? Jake? No, fuck, he's gone too. Fuck.
Right? Jake Atlas.
Fuck,
we were fucking trying to get something going for Jake Atlas like every week on this show. They should do this with Jake Atlas. Or they should do that with Jake Atlas. They should do this with Jake Atlas. They fired Jake Atlas. But yeah, rotational cycle as it is. Gigi Dolin. We get a video package from Gigi Dolin.
Yes.
Ooh, she has this thing where she's plucking off the roses and she calls out all the top women in NXT. Kel Gonzalez, Io Shirai, Dakota Kai. She's like, unlike them, for me, this isn't a 9 to 5. This is my life. And as Wade Barrett points out later, she plucks all but one rose. So you can see the symbolism in that. She is going to the top of the NXT women's division.
Yep.
Well put, Wade.
Mandy Rose.
Yes. But
don't you wish that was her damn theme song still?
It's not, right?
Nah, she got some other thing. I forgot what it was.
I kept putting that on Raw Rants for months. I don't care.
That was her gimmick, bro. That's what we gave her.
Once I hear her actual thing here in NXT, I'll probably
yeah.
Until then, it's that. It's the porn music. Mandy. Up next.
Yeah.
Gigi Dolin versus Amari Miller.
You know what I realized? Amari? Amari? Am I saying it right?
Yes.
Yep. And Gigi?
Yes.
Thilk.
This is known. Yes.
I didn't notice. Just a man been focused with the wrestling. And then I actually got to see them like in that nice HD WWE quality. And I'm like, why are them? That girl thick.
It's particularly weird with Gigi Dolin because she's so skinny. And then from out of nowhere.
Yeah, from the legs and down, it's like, oh, you got some foundation.
Wait a minute. Where'd that come from?
You got some foundation.
But yeah. Yes. This is another showcase match. This is really looking like classic NXT. Yeah. The showcase for Gigi. Goes through her moveset real quick, puts her down with this abdominal stretch crucifix type bomb. That was pretty cool.
Yep.
And she gets the win. At this point, I'm wondering, hey, where's Mandy? Because she came out with JC Jane, so like,
yep.
I thought that was going to be a continuation of that thing they were doing, and it is. So
yeah, eventually. But I like the way that her and Amari were like, yeah, at the top is us. At the top. Yeah. at the end, they're like, yeah, us. Yeah.
We go back to date night with Dexter and Indy.
LOL.
They eat, they get their food. Indy makes the order and she's talking to Dexter. Dexter's saying nothing. How does their relationship work?
I mean, I feel like he's every girl's fantasy man. Am I wrong?
Where she could just talk to him and
yeah, all she got to do is literally all she got to do is just talk to him. He listens. He'll draw you something. And that's the solution. It's so simple. It's point. That's what every girl wants. They don't want the man to be like, yo, stop with all that. Stop. Don't be
don't
talking to me.
And shit.
Yeah. Homeboy just be over here like. and then he'll be like, draw you some shit and be like, will this work?
It typically does. But they're having a meal, they're enjoying themselves, but Indy keeps hearing what sounds like a walkie-talkie. She's like, what the hell is that? And then she hears Johnny's voice. So she goes to check it out. And then she looks over, someone's hiding behind the menu. And it is indeed Candace who's talking to Johnny on walkie-talkie. And she grabs the walkie and she's like, I'm on a date, Johnny. Leave me alone. Over. Over and out.
Why'd she say fucking? Why she gotta say that for? Right? Over and out.
But we got the face-to-face with Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly.
Yep.
William Regal and the goddamn security is here to keep the peace. Regal, he says they will have a 2 out of 3 falls match at TakeOver. And as per the usual on NXT, the competitors will choose the first 2 stipulations and Regal will pick the third. And Kylie's like, I thought of a lot of stipulations, a lot of ways to torture you, Adam, but that loss I took to you doesn't quite sit right with me. So you know what? That first fall is going to be pinfall or submission. Straight up wrestling match. And Cole is like, you're so predictable, Kyle. That's because you're delusional, trying to prove that you're a better competitor than me when you know that you can't truly beat me. Since you know I had you beat in that unsanctioned match, but the referee was down. And when you did beat me in that, it didn't even count. So then he says, after what you did to me 2 weeks ago, that second fall, I know what you want it to be. And luckily for you, it's exactly what I want it to be as well. It's going to be a street fight. And then Kyle is like, well, of course I did that to you, Adam. I did it because it's what you taught me. And then Cole is like, of course I taught you that, Adam. Jesus. Of course I taught you that, Kyle.
Yeah. I understood.
You've been walking in my footsteps. You've been following in my path this whole time, but you will never be Adam Cole. I'm the greatest superstar in NXT history, and you're just going to be a footnote in my career. Ooh. I'm the guy that's going to end the Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly saga. He says, Kyle, you've got no killer instinct. He says, you're soft. Kyle takes off his jacket, gets in his face. Adam pushes him, and the beef pops off. They start fighting, and the security comes and breaks it up, and Regal's like, step 3, it will be in a steel cage, sunshine. And that's it.
Austin Triple H.
Yeah. Straight wrestling, street fight, steel cage.
I
think Gargano and Ciampa.
Why didn't they just call it a 3 stages of hell match?
It's the same shit.
You could have just called it what it was, Mike.
It's the same shit.
It's actually one of my favorite stipulations ever since I seen that Austin and Triple H one.
It's one of my favorite.
Fucking incredible, yeah. So I'm over here like I have high hopes.
Yeah, it should be good. It is Toothless Timmy and Tommaso. They said, we stood before the so-called baddest men in NXT, but turns out those men needed help in the form of Ridge Holland. Now, I get it. He's big. He's young. And this industry chooses guys like that. The guys like me, Timothy Thatcher, we choose this industry. And we continue to choose this industry day in and day out. And our passion, our toughness, it defines everything good about this industry. He goes on to make the challenge. Ridge Holland, Tommaso Ciampa, but Timothy Thatcher's like, with all due respect, sir, if I may, Ridge Holland, Timothy Thatcher is challenging you to a match. Class is now in session.
Ooh.
And then Tommaso throws the chair like he's the hooligan kid. One of them always got to throw the chair.
That's how that should go.
Fuck this chair.
Fuck it. They gotta find something to throw. You feel me? When you mad, you throw something.
That energy.
You gotta let it out. You don't let that shit out, it just pents up inside, and then you go hurt somebody. Nah, I feel like this promo was made for Vince McMahon.
Yeah, it felt like a direct response to.
Yeah, I feel like Triple H wrote that like, "Oh man, you don't know shit, oh man.
These fucking guys are the guys. Fuck you."
Terrible, just terrible.
But yeah, we got an Imperium video package, but psych, no, it's not. It's Imperium MSK, Imperium MSK.
Get it? Because go home.
So they're gonna do the thing where they're trying to, but then they take off the jackets. Like I can't do that. They're too goofy. But they're like, we injected that juice into the veins of the NXT Tag Team division, which is true. They help the division. But they say, Imperium, if you want a shot, you can get it. It's MSK all day. The NXT Breakout Tournament semifinal. Odyssey Jones versus Trey Baxter.
A.K.A. Baby Mark Henry.
He did it right this week.
Versus Trey Baxter.
We've been talking about how they've been booking these matches and how weird it's been where, one guy gets nothing and then wins.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Trey Baxter, like last week, he didn't get nothing. He got something.
Yeah.
But Odyssey Jones took most of the match. Every time Baxter tried to outspeed him, he would cut him off by just grabbing him and throwing him. Every time. I'm going to dodge. I'm going to hit you. No.
But fucking Odyssey Jones is such a personable motherfucker.
Yeah.
And his charisma. His charisma is through the fucking roof. I like his attitude. I like his passion. I like what he's showing here. And I was into it, which is why Vince is going to hire him tomorrow. We're going to get 2 seconds of him.
Oh, pal, this guy.
Karrion Kross is already on the main roster. That's it. We're just waiting for Samoa Joe to beat him and take that belt off him.
I'm ready for that.
So that way Samoa Joe can get beat by somebody who they're trying to make a star, which is how you use somebody of the caliber of Samoa Joe. Vince. You don't fucking put him on commentary. Even after he's healed up, you fucking numbnut. Fucking Vince, what the
Yeah, Odyssey Jones gets the win here. He finishes him quick. This is a squashy show. He's got big happy babyface energy.
Mm-hmm. He reminds me of when Mark Henry's babyface.
Yeah. But on to the final he goes, and
Silsby boy done proud.
I would peg him as a favorite to win. Mm-hmm. But we got Mackenzie waiting for Mr. Regal, but not before we see that Kushida and Malcolm Bivens coming out of Mr. Regal's office. Mm-hmm. And Bivens is like, "Oh, Mackenzie, you gonna like this announcement?" Regal comes out and he's like, "Next week it will be Roderick Strong versus Kushida for the Cruiserweight Championship." So hey, I guess Ramblemania ain't dead yet.
They gonna have to find another person, but all right.
Or Hideki Suzuki gonna have to wrestle.
Bivens.
Yeah, make Suzuki and Bivens wrestle. Shit. But we got a tweet from Mandy Rose congratulating Gigi Dolin on the win tonight. So, I'm glad you took my advice. Things are looking up for you and JC Jane. And so, yeah, that thing is still going. Mandy's got her eye on me. We got the homie Boa.
Yes, sir. It's Tien Sha time.
Taking on Drake Maverick.
Where the fuck have they been?
Yeah. What the hell? Ever since that match with Zaya when she got hurt, they've been gone.
Yeah.
Ever since Zaza got put on the shelf real quick.
Yeah.
They left out did they forget about Boa and Mei Ying and just remember, oh shit, we got Boa and Mei Ying. We can still do stuff with that.
Exactly. Yeah. Boa can wrestle.
Yeah, Boa can wrestle. He's not just a fucking women's bodyguard.
Like the fuck?
Yeah.
Yep. And this is another spot where we could have put Jake Atlas.
But no, it's Drake Maverick.
Yep.
Who got fired last year, but then got his job back.
Yep. He cut a beautiful impromptu babyface promo. And it lit the world on fire.
Like,
that was a promo.
Yeah, it's great.
I love this guy. He's gonna be a manager. Vince, he can wrestle. He's gonna be a manager. The fucking sharp. No more midgets.
I'll take him. Yeah, you take him, Paul. You can cut a good promo. Boa hit a Shote palm strike in there.
Yeah, he did.
Fucking follow through and everything. I was like, hell yeah, Boa. Drake makes a quick comeback, hits a big dive to the outside. And then we like, Mei Ying stood up. And fucking Wade Barrett and Vic Joseph was like, oh my God, she stood up. She never stands up. And then now we see why she stood up. That's what she did.
She blew hookah in his face.
Yeah, she blew hookah in his face. and Drake Maverick don't smoke. So that fucked him up. And and Boa hits a roundhouse kick for the win. And there you go. Big Boa.
I wonder how they do that.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a little misty type of situation. Misty, gimmicky,
like,
smoky type
how
of situation.
the fuck do you do that shit?
Yeah.
She doesn't have, like, a hookah on hand. Not that I know of. I've never seen her with a vape or anything. She just literally and smoke comes out. I'm like, do they have like a little like powder package in her mouth that she gotta go or something?
That's her gimmick. She's a living hookah.
Hey, I think I'm gonna have to pull up to NXT right quick.
Can I see
borrow
Mei
this?
Ying? Can I meet Mei Ying?
I'm going to hell.
Up next, it's back to date night.
Yes.
Indeed, she has had a wonderful time. She's like, you're so funny, Dexter. So I guess Dexter been telling jokes and shit. Or drawing jokes, maybe. But the waiter...
I think he could speak with telepathy.
Yeah, probably,
Because she always understands him and nobody else does.
True. It was even that one time when she was like, you're saying too much. So,
yeah. I think he could talk through... Your wrestling's silly, bro.
Yeah, it's dumb fun. But the waiter walks up and he's trying to give them dessert. But this waiter, he gives himself away by asking, "Hey, you beautiful, why are you with the crazy man here?" And fucking also his outfit is awful and he is clearly Johnny Gargano.
In a wig.
Yeah, in a wig. And
with a fake mustache.
Johnny brought a cake to the table, but now he's trying to take the cake because every time Johnny gets caught doing some shit, he tries to steal the whole gimmick. He's now like, this is my cake. You can't have the cake anymore. It's mine. And then he and Indy are tussling over the cake, and then it actually smushes onto Dexter's face.
And he's just there like...
Turns to Johnny. And Johnny runs off.
He books.
Yeah.
And then, go ahead.
Indy sits back down, and she's like, don't worry. You always have room for dessert. And then she takes some off his face, and then they go in for the kiss, and Indy hands to the camera. As if we didn't just watch them last week make out in the ring.
Yeah, but now she gonna lick cake off his face.
And now it's gonna be crazy.
Which is kind of asking, well, it makes me ask the question, why are we doing this at a restaurant right quick?
Yeah, this whole ass camera crew. Which is acknowledged at the end.
Yeah, I feel so bad for the poor people there, like, fucking doubly.
Or maybe it's like Kitchen Nightmares, Gordon Ramsay. Where people, when they know that Gordon and the crew is in town, they go to that restaurant because they want to see it and shit.
They want to be there live.
They want to see fucking Gordon be like, what the fuck is this? Got prime target for Karrion Kross and Samoa Joe. Always good shit from Prime Target. You know what it is. Kross, he's detailing his journey dominating NXT. And Joe, he's detailing, training and, going through rehab, trying to get back to action. And then, doing the security thing with Regal and going through that whole story. Kross is like, Joe, You just want to control things. You're another opportunist. And Joe's like, this ain't about the title. I'm gonna fuck him up. Like, he literally says that. I'm gonna fuck him up. But yeah, then Kross ends with his catchphrase, no matter where the time is told, everybody pays the toll. Yo, I think that's such a great line, and I'm always saying I feel like TikTok is a redundant follow-up. Just because, like, it works no matter where the time is told, everyone pays the toll. The TikTok is implied.
You don't have to say TikTok after.
Yeah. But whatever, they do what they do. TikTok is the shit. They gonna make t-shirts and whatever.
Yeah.
Main event time. Pete Dunne, Peter Dunne versus Ilja Dragunov.
Scary match right here.
Yeah, there was some beautiful chain wrestling between these men to start off. And then, like many Dragunov matches, it descends into them fucking beating the shit out of each other. Like, Dragunov goes off top, Pete Dunne hits him with this big forearm, and they go into commercial, and that's when you know, it's time to fight. And we come back from break, and they're fighting. They're trading forearms.
By the way, you know what I forgot to ask you? Did you like that little, like, quick video package they had for him, like, right before the match, before they went to commercial originally? Yeah. I thought, like, I'm gonna talk a little bit more about it later, but yeah, I thought like this show mainly, like you even said it already, it did a great job in just highlighting the NXT UK guys, in particular Ilja Dragunov. Like, this felt like this show was low-key about him. So I think Vince forgot about UK. So Triple H was like, oh shit, let me just grab a few of these guys. He was like, yo, let me, fuck it, nigga. You fucked me up, so I got to figure out a way now.
They're already on TakeOver, so let's just run with it. But, out of the break, they're fighting. Dunne pushes Dragunov off. And Dragunov, he hits a tiger feint into a lariat. So Dunne, he goes for a headbutt, but Dragunov counters the headbutt by grabbing the abdominal, and then he slams him for a 2 count. And then Pete Dunne, he locks in the Undertaker. He does lock in the triangle. He does lock in the triangle. But but Dragunov counters with the power bomb. That gets a near fall. So he goes up for a suplex. Dragunov counters with the back fist, but Pete Dunne's been working the arm all match, and now it pays off. His arm is too weak. So when he hits the back fist, he can't fully follow through. And then when he goes for the tiger feint in the ropes, he collapses because his hand is hurt. Good fucking selling, good work, good storytelling.
It's good shit, pal.
Good shit, pal. Then Dragunov, he goes up top, gets the senton, and then he sets up in the corner for the Tornado Moscow, but Walter hits for the universe mode interruption.
Yep. Dun, 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 dun. And he comes in, and then after he comes in, like, you know how this shit goes. Everybody got to look.
Dragunov is like, come on, you son of a bitch. And that's where he messed up. He gets distracted.
Yep. Peter Dunne is like, I'm the last person you got to get distracted by shit with. Like, you just fucked up.
Yeah. Now I'm going to fucking end you.
Yep.
Drops him with the bitter end. Pete Dunne gets the win. And then Walter gets in the ring. He and Pete Dunne have a short little stare down, like.
And then he rolls out. He rolls out mad gangster. He's still looking at him.
Yeah.
As he like, I ain't forget you, fam.
Yeah. that was scary. I was in the hood. Like,
I know you, Debo, son. I know
those two dudes saw each other again. Oh, and they ain't pop off. Oh.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, Walter's going to pick the bones. But Dragunov pops off. He fights him off. Grabs the title. Stands tall. And he ends the show on top. So, yeah, that's it. That's NXT.
Yeah. Walter went down kind of weird. Like, that was quick. I was like, whoa!
Yeah.
Dragunov, that's how we feeling.
Yeah. That's Tornado Moscow.
Spicy.
Yeah, but yeah, I'd say honestly, you could skip right to the main event with this show.
Yep.
Like, there's good stuff on the show, no doubt. Like the date was fun. And Cameron Grimes and LA Knight is good stuff. Like there's good stuff on this show, but like
those are like the only 2 points where I'm like, and of course Odyssey Jones.
Yeah,
you know, those are like to me the 3 little points. Everything else was just a quick squash match, skippable.
Yeah, the Dakota and Sarray was good, but like other than that, it was
that too. Yeah, I mean it was good. There was good shit, but it's just
like the show wasn't bad or anything, but like the main focus here was. We're going to get Ilja Dragunov and Walter over. That we're going to highlight that feud and do that. And honestly, all of that worked for me.
And of course, the index angle, because that shit was the whole show. And of course, Cameron fucking Grimes, because again, he's part of the whole show. Like he's that one of those characters where like they're doing a lot with right now. They're doing a lot of vignettes.
Those are key characters on the show.
Yeah, everybody who had to do something did something, and everybody who didn't have to do something. To me, my key point was that big face-to-face.
Oh, Cole and O'Reilly?
Mm-hmm. To me, that was like my key point.
Yeah,
because I was like, to me, I'm like, whoa, fucking Austin Triple H, we doing this now? Yes. I hope somebody throws a beer can into the fucking ring and it bonks fucking... Who would be Austin in this? I guess Kyle. Yeah. Right on the top of the fucking cranium like it did Austin that one. Remember? He said he didn't feel it. You know that, right?
Yeah. He worked a 40-minute match with bleeding and shit. Yeah.
He said he realized after, like, oh shit, what the fuck was that?
But yeah.
That's pretty funny, yeah.
That's like I've only seen Dragunov a few times since he's been on NXT UK. Like I used to watch him before, but like it's always a treat to be reminded of how fun this dude is. Like Ilja Dragunov is great. Mm-hmm. And, you know, seems like they see something in him too. Put him in the main event slot, gave him a lot of spotlight, so it was good.
Yeah, I mean, I think I see the same shit they see because moment he came out there and cut a promo, I was like, whoa. Bite. You know what I'm saying? Hook, line, and sinker. So I was just like, I'm down with this. So yeah, I mean, again, like I said, that was a key point to me. Cameron Grimes, I love everything that they're doing with him. The Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly shit to me was just like, I'm so ready for this fucking takeover. So fucking ready. Isn't this one going to be on a Sunday?
It's going to be on a Sunday?
I believe so.
Yeah, TakeOver is going to be on Sunday because SummerSlam is on Saturday. It's flipped for this instance. Mm-hmm. But we'll see.
All right, well, Tev, we have been the Banter Club. This has been our lovely NXT review. And I think you should let these people know where to find us.
Yeah. You already know where to find us. Find us on Instagram at Ramblemania Show and at Banter Club Podcast. Find us on Twitter at Ramblemania. Facebook.com/Ramblemania Show. Also find our group there, Ramblemania Show's Banter Club, where we and many of the other podcasts and wrestlers and everybody that we associate with all our goings on and all that is going down. Of course, the audio, everywhere audio is found. That's Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Anchor, TuneIn, Overcast. Everywhere your podcasts are found, just search Ramblemania Show or Banter Club. And the visuals, of course, right here on YouTube. Search Ramblemania Show or Banter Club. And when you get here, like the videos, click subscribe, and click the bell so that when the new content drops, it goes straight to you. And as for me personally, find me on Instagram at TJ the Great One. That's TJ the GR, the number 8, the number 1. And find me on Twitter at TJ the Great. That's TJ the GR, the number 8. It's as simple as that.
TJ the Great Kid. You can find me on Instagram at the number 6, the letter X, the letter L. That is at 6XL. You can find me on Twitter at SIIXX. Ain't I great? That is at SIIXX. You already. Tev, it's time to leave these beautiful people out there in the tube of the U and all the people listening on audio around the world with a little something we call Too Sweet.
Too sweet.
And a good fight.
And a good night.
Blagga blagga blah blagga blagga blah blagga blagga blah blagga blagga blah blagga 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 blah. We'll miss you, Colossal One.